Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you some linguistic terms. These are Creole, Pidgin, dialect, pragmatics, lingua franca, code switching, and backformation. Pidgin. Pidgin is a very simplified language developed for communication between two groups. Pidgin is mainly used for business. It is considered unintelligible language as it lacks grammar and vocabulary. So Pidgin is used for business purpose between two groups of people who don't have a common language. And in this Pidgin, we are not using much grammar and vocabulary, so it is considered as an unintelligible language. Creole. When Pidgin develops into a fully functional language with complete grammar and expressive power, it is called Creole. This Creole is fully nativized by children who live in multilingual community. That means when Pidgin develops into a fully functional language, it is called Creole. So for this Creole, they have a complete grammar and expressive power, and we can call it as a cultured language or a developed, educated language. So this Creole is mainly developed by children, small children who lives in multilingual community. Then dialect. Dialect is a regional variant of a language. Dialect is many types of or variety of a single language. For every language, there may be some varieties. Like in Hindi, we are speaking in Madhya Pradesh, may not be like the Hindi we are speaking in Rajasthan. This is the variety or variant of language. Such variation of language is called dialect. Pragmatics. This is a study of how context affects the meaning. Contexts affect the meaning as we talk differently to different people. And the study of such contextual difference is called pragmatics. For example, we are talking to our parents and elderly people in a very respectful way, in a very controlled way. But this is not the type of conversation which we are dealing with or which we are have with our friends or our servants. With our in front of our servant, our conversation will be like in a somewhat commanding mode, but with our friends we will be in a friendly a free in a free very free way. And this may not be the conversation type with uh, our seniors in our office, with our boss. We will be in a very controlled manner. So this is the difference in context. Then lingua franca. This is a language used as a medium of communication by people whose native language is not the same. Best example of lingua franca is English, as it's used as an international language for communication. This English is also known as trade, international or global language. Lingua franca is nothing but a language which we are using internationally for business purpose. For example, if we are doing business in Japan or in America or in South Africa, we can't learn their language. But instead of that, we all people are using a common language for business purpose, and this common language is called lingua franca. And in today's world, this lingua franca is mostly English. Then code switching. When we use two different words, from two different languages. It is called code switching. When we are using two different languages in a single sentence, this is called code switching. For example, high fi log. High fi means highly placed. This is high fi is English word and log is a Hindi word. Log means people. This is an example of code switching. Next linguistic term is back formation, and this back formation is very important in net exams. This is a back formation is the process of making new words. When we remove suffix or prefix from a long word and makes a new word, this is called back formation. This type of formation of words are closely related to etymology. Okay, when we are reducing the suffix or prefix from a long word, we will get a new word. This is called back formation, and this back formation is closely related to etymology. What is etymology? Etymology is the study of origin of words. So another word which I want to tell you now is etymon. Etymon is early form of a word at earliest period of development. So these all are some important linguistic terms. Okay, thank you.